Now you have the right amount of adhesive, so you need to commit to applying your lash. So you got everything else right, you apply it on, and that's it. Don't dab onto your pad, don't swipe it away, don't swipe it on the lash. Commit and apply once to your natural lash. Now this one is extremely, probably one of the most important things that you need to look out for when you are lashing, is having 100% contact. You need to have no lifted ends, no lifted sides, no crisscross, 100% contact. You may not be applying it to the full natural lash, but wherever you are applying, the very end of your extension needs to be at the very, very end of your lash. Yes, you want to give that 1 millimeter bit of space, but you don't want any space in between when you are applying. Anything that is in between that space, debris, oil, tears, anything, is gonna pop it right off. So make sure you have perfectly placed that extension. Now, some things that may be a little difficult to see is when you're looking down right at your client and you think, yeah, this looks great. But I'm going to show you a picture in just a second of what it looks like from the side. Yeah, no, it's not good. So, what you want to do when you are with your client is, while you're lashing, look to the side. Separate your lash and fully inspect it from the side that you have wrapped it around their natural lash and there are no ends sticking up. Once you have everything in perfect contact, you're good to go. So what's super important to also watch out for is the tears from your clients. This is what you need to look out for. Sometimes if you have too much moisture in that area, your glue is going to, one, shock polymerize, which means you're going to get that crispy feeling, or you're just not going to get a really good flat lash. So make sure it's a no tear zone, okay? You need to be nano misting, maybe you need to move that iPad, you need to fan, even put a little piece of cotton right there just to soak up that moisture, because it is a no moisture zone. Make sure you're replacing your glue every 20 minutes. And finally, that fun little mist that I told you about in the beginning, it's honestly probably the best part for them too, and you know that they are going to be leaving with just a little extra curing action going on. Now, you don't need to write a list of things to check off before you start your client, but eventually you're going to get to the point where you have all those things in your mind and you're like, okay, yes. And if you could safely say that you've mentally checked off every single one of those things on that list when you were with the client and you've done your job, great retention, here we come. But let's stop for a second. You still may get those few clients that it's like, what's really going on here? This, I don't understand. And as any good lash artist, who do we blame first but ourselves? And it's probably the worst feeling ever, but who else do we blame? But my list is foolproof. If you've checked off everything off that list, it's not you, boo, it's them. So here's some things that you need to ask your clients if they are still having poor retention. One of the number one things that you need to watch is, have they washed their lashes? Yes, you can ask, but more so, look for yourself. You can tell. If their lashes are dirty when they walked in, well, let me tell you, they haven't been washing them. So, number one, ask if they've washed their lashes. 2, ask if they're using anything oily. Go over through their products with them. Research later if you have to on your own time. Sometimes some clients generally don't even know that they're doing something wrong, and you need to do a little Inspector Gadget on your own. Have they worn any makeup? I've had clients that say no, but after I've looked, I see those sparkles, girl. I'm no fool. So yes, you can ask, but the best thing you can do, even if you see evidence of your own, take a picture, show them. They need to see. They should not be wearing any makeup on their extensions, period. Have they rubbed or pulled on them? Are they sleeping on their side? Is there any friction that you can see for yourself on their natural lash? Friction, no go. One really great thing that you could actually sell to your clients is a silk or satin pillowcase. This will help but not completely save them. If they are side sleepers, they're going to lose more lashes on one eye rather than the other. So tell them to switch to something more gentle from their cotton pillowcase, which is going to pull and create friction on their extensions. And who wouldn't want to make a couple extra bucks, right? One thing that's not really spoken about is salt. So tears, the ocean, things like that. Salt will break down the adhesive and weaken the bonds, and the lashes will fall off. They need to be washing their lashes every single time they've been exposed to salt water. It's going to break it down. Think about it in a way as houses that are near or on the ocean. They start to deteriorate a lot faster because of the salt that's in the water starts to break down things, just like your extensions. So now you're prepared. You're an expert. You have your foolproof plan of how you're going to create better retention with your clients. So if we recap, we went over adhesive. You're an expert now. 2, how to use that stuff. Whatever, I got it. 3, things that you need to go over before or during your client experience. Foolproof plan. If you can say that you have checked mark all those things, you did it. So now it's time to prepare or just enjoy the retention that you're having with your clients. It's amazing. It's great. And the ones who didn't, that's okay. These things happen. It's very rare, but we're going to work through it. And you know exactly how to do that. You have all the cues and you have all the answers. You got this. It's a no-brainer. So have a great time, guys. You got this.